So, my friends, there might be something going on in your life that you don't like, that is lingering, that has been lingering for a while, and you really don't know how to get rid of it. You really don't know. You haven't been able to figure out how to resolve the issue and how to allow your life to go on smoothly without this issue that's been, oh, I wish it was gone. Every time whether it's a person, whether it's a situation, whether it's a work situation that hasn't been able to be resolved, money situation, love situation, whatever it is, we all have issues. And we all encounter this kind of situation where we say, oh my God, I can't seem to be able to get rid of this situation or to resolve it. I've tried, action-wise, I've tried about anything. I just can't figure it out. And every time I think I'm close to, it's just something happens that makes it still there, or even worse. It goes worse and worse and worse. And oh my God, what do I do? What do I do? And you can guess the situation is not, resolving the situation is not so much in the doing. It's in the being, and it's figuring out, how can I be? How can I radiate? How can I develop a certain state of being that would start allowing my situation to be resolved? That would start allowing me maybe to have enough insight or clarity or intuition, or opening the door to some synchronicities that would allow the situation to start being resolved, And the first thing I want to say is, as long as you're in a rush for the situation to be resolved, you are not allowing it to be resolved. Every time you go like, I want it gone. I want it different. I'm tired of seeing this person. I go to work every day and I'm seeing this person in front of me being idiotic or nasty or whatever. I can't take it anymore. Or this boss or this friend or this brother or whatever. Or any other kind of situation. Whenever I'm in a rush, whenever I really need this thing to change or to disappear, by needing it to be so, what do I do? And if you've been watching my videos, I've been talking about it. I've been resisting it. As long as I resist it, what do? As long as I want it gone, what do? I make it bigger. I make it stronger. I attract components that will contribute in making the situation worse than it was, even worse than it was. But anyways, I close the door to the solution that was actually ready. And so what I want to invite you to do is, let's ponder this thing together, because it's a great, great topic to play with, and we're going to play together. Obviously, I'm not going to develop all possible ways of starting to change your reality or starting to change a situation, but I want to help you get to it yourself. I want to help you play with it and become aware of how you're vibrating and how you're resisting or not resisting, in order for you to start little by little be able to resolve any problem that comes into your life by adjusting or playing with your way of reacting to it, or your way of perceiving it, or your way of fighting it or not fighting it, your way of allowing it or not allowing it. You see, whatever the situation is, if it's a likable situation or a non-likable situation, the state of being that is always conducive to more well-being is the state of being of allowing it. If it's something that I like and I allow it to keep being, I allow it to be the way it is, it's going to increase. It's going to become even more likable. It's going to bring me more situations or events that will make me feel the same. But if it's something that I don't like and I allow it, it sounds counterproductive, but it's something I don't like, And for some reason, just because I'm starting to understand how the universe works, I start develop the ability of looking at it and allowing it, or making peace with it, or even at some stage liking it, or feeling gratitude for it, or feeling appreciation for it, even if it's something that is really making me feel uncomfortable normally. I transform the discomfort from discomfort and not wanting it to be, to at first accepting. I accept that life is not perfect, quote unquote, because ultimately it's perfect, but let's imagine life is not exactly the way I want it, and therefore I accept the messiness of life. And in the messiness of life, there's this situation, or this boss of mine that I have that I can't stand, that, it's part of the non-perfection of life. And so I develop with practice the ability to look at it and not have the knee-jerk reaction of saying, please go away. Oh my God, you again. And at first, it's not easy. I promise you, if it was easy, really everybody would be doing it, or it would have been figured out far, far, before now. Everybody would have figured it out and done it. But it takes a will to feel better now by stopping this go. Okay? And so can I look at unwanted, and instead of wanting it gone, accepting that it's here? I can, but I need to practice. And if I do it now when I'm not able to, what I have to tell myself is, it's okay, I haven't practiced it. It's normal that I keep reacting to things that I don't like in a way that is making me feel worse. I'm just reacting to it. And we all react. It happens to us all the time. The question here is, can we react less, and can we more and more deliberately, more often, replace the reacting and pushing against by accepting and allowing, and moving from accepting to allowing into embracing? Can I embrace something that I don't like? Let's imagine that I have a physical issue that it's really been bothering me for a long time. It could be anything. It could be breathing issue. It could be arm problem, whatever it is. It's normal that when I look at it, I don't want it. Can I develop the ability to, without even thinking about it, looking at it and accepting it? And after a while of practicing the muscle of allowing, being able to look at it and even embrace it. Obviously, if it's here and the universe is perfect, therefore there is a role for this dis-ease or this discomfort. There is a role for it that is playing in my favor, although I don't know what it is, and I don't know what it's bringing me, and I don't know the message it's bringing me. Can I accept the fact that because it's here, it's serving me in a way that for some, I can't see how, but it's serving me? Well, let's embrace it. Let's say that it's perfect, and I don't know why, but I have the insurance, or the assurance, the certainty that it's playing in my favor without me being able to say why. And so, can I develop the ability at first to not, for a while, not wanting it to be different? Can I develop the ability, after even more practice, to actually like it, to actually feel gratitude for it? Thank you for my throat issue that is bothering me every day. Really? Yeah. Because if I can, and when I can, by virtue of looking at it and feeling gratitude, or looking at it and embracing its presence and accepting its presence, things will start to change in a way that will feel better. But it won't if I'm in a rush to see this improvement happen. Because anytime I'm in a rush, it means I don't want the situation the way it is. I can't wait until it's different. And therefore, I'm not accepting it. Being in a rush means I'm in a position right now that is uncomfortable, that I don't want. So that's refusing, that's resisting, that's pushing against. So can I? Let's play with this a little bit. Let's say, and I'm going to share with you a story, and that's, let's play with it together. There's a person I can't stand, person that I find to be obnoxious, unpleasant, nasty, whatever you want. Let's imagine that. This is at least my perception of it. And this person is in my face a lot of times. Not maybe, let's imagine every day. In my personal case, it wasn't every day, but it was too often during the year. I would bump into this person and have to share a space with this person, and I couldn't stand it. And the more I looked at this person, the more I felt like, oh my God, this person is so stupid, is so silly, is so nasty, is so liar, it's so blah, 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 blah. And the more I did, I sort of knew that. The more I did, the more I made this person's presence difficult to bear with me. Because the more I repeat to myself that I can't stand this person, the more I will experience it. So that's the beginning of it. And so what's the solution? Well, it's a knee-jerk reaction. I don't like this person. I don't like this person. This person did this and this and this to me, and has affected my life experience in such a way. Let's not go into details. And so I can't like this person. Or can I? Can I like a person just for no reason? Can I practice liking an unlikable person? Yes, I can. Do I want to? Not if I don't know what the benefit is. And let me tell you this, the benefit of practicing liking the unlikable is unbelievable. It's amazing. And so how do you like a person that's unbearable? When I see this person, I would feel like, just go. I'm just going to go, We're sharing the same room. I'm just going to go for a walk. And so how do you practice? Well, the beginning of the practice is to practice the acceptance. You know what? This person is the way he or she is for issues that are personal to her, to him or her. Can I accept it? Well, yeah, I can. I can start accepting it more because I'm making the effort of accepting the difference. Everybody's got his story or her story. Everybody's got his or her childhood. Everybody's got reasons to be the way he or she is. Can I accept the difference? Starting to get easier. Can I accept that this person might be doing the best he or she is doing? Yeah, if I think about it. Does this mean that, I'm going to suddenly love this person? No, it's not enough. Ultimately, there's no reason to not love another person. In the level of the divine, and we are divine, there's no excuse to not love another person. But let's play at the level that we are in right now. Again, it's a person, it could be a situation. It could be the lack of this or that in my life. But let's play with a person. Can I love this person right now? Too hard. Okay, let's back off from love. Can I accept? Yeah, I guess if I practice, I can start accepting the person. How often do I practice? If this person is in my face almost every day, is it worth it for me to take a moment and start thinking of that person and thinking of accepting that person? It's possible. Is it worth it that I take 10 or 15 minutes every day and think of that person and start accepting that person. This person is not worth 10 or 15 minutes of my time. Really? Who am I hurting when I'm not taking these 10 or 15 minutes? I'm hurting me because I'm seeing that person every day. What I want is to reach a stage where I can see this person and feel no discord and feel more compassion than discord. Ooh, more compassion, more acceptance. I accept that person. I could do it by just thinking of that person and say, I accept this person. I accept this person. This person's doing the best he or she can do. I accept this person. I accept this person. And it's by doing this and feeling the acceptance, I accept the fact that this person is in my face very often. I accept it because it is this way. I can either accept it or refuse it. But if I refuse it, I'll suffer. If I accept it, I'll feel better. So I'm doing it for selfish, but purely selfish reasons. Like in a selfish way that is actually not selfish. It's actually, I'm doing it for my own good. And I have to take care of my own good. So I've been practicing 10, 15, let's say 15 minutes. I've been practicing for a week. And then this person's in my face. And now I'm like, I don't seem to react to this person the way I used to. Actually, I'm even starting to see some qualities in that person, in this person. Actually, this person is not as horrible as I kept repeating to me that he or she was. Actually, whatever this person did to me in the past, it's past. I accept it. So I've practiced acceptance. Now, when I start feeling comfortable with acceptance, can I embrace the presence of this person? Can I embrace the existence of this person? Well, obviously, thanks to this person, now I'm able to react or not react deliberately. So this person has allowed me to practice my perception of the outside world and starting to become the deliberate projector of my vibration, the deliberate feeler of my emotions, just because I practiced it. If this person was so lovable, I wouldn't have practiced anything. I would have just loved the person because she was lovable. Yeah, but I would still been, repelled by another person who was bad. At least this person made me practice. So can I embrace the presence of this person in my life? Can I start feeling that it's actually a blessing? If I can't, I haven't accepted yet. I go back to the acceptance. And after a while, I can even practice loving that person. I can even practice looking at the good sides of this person because now I'm starting to see them. And they're always good sides. And if it's somebody who's like, as nasty and horrible as possible, well, the benefit of this person is he or she is training me to feel love and acceptance no matter what. It's a question of practice. So acceptance is the first step. At first I accept. I accept that it's unpleasant. I accept the unpleasantness. And I accept the presence of this person. And I accept. And I accept. And I accept. Okay, I accept feeling this way. Feeling better. I accept. I accept. I accept. And after a while, I'm really accepting. I don't even need to practice. The muscle of acceptance has been practiced. And now I'm a little bit more acceptance muscular. I have the muscle of acceptance is a little bit bigger. Can I move to embracing? Can I move to loving? Can I move to feeling gratitude to that person? If I feel it's too hard, I'll back off and I go back into accepting. What I used to do, it was amusing because I used to say, look, you're supposed to love everybody. This is your true nature, so love that person. I would just think of that person and I'm like, and say, love him. I love you. No, I can't. So it's too hard because I would imagine the face of the person and I would imagine, like, as soon as I saw this face, I was like, oh, no. And so what I would do, it wasn't a bad idea. I would make the person blurry, and then I wouldn't see the knee-jerk, the face that would provoke the knee-jerk reaction of like, I can't stand you. And I would see the person as a silhouette, and I would determine that this was that person, but now I'm loving a silhouette. So I would make it more blurry. I would make it, the idea is here, I'm still playing with trying to love that person in my mind, but I make it blurry because if I see the person, I would like remember all the bad things the person did, and I would like, I would react. And so I would play with that, and honestly, it became easier and easier and easier, and then I would see the person, and the person wasn't that bad anymore. And the person would even start acting nicer to me. We're all connected, by the way. If I work that within me, I work that within the person. It's amazing. The state of being, the entrainment of state of being, the fact that by feeling better connected to that person, this person will feel better connected to me without even knowing why. And will start acting nice, it will start feeling nice. But whether a person or whether an event, start accepting the unlikable. Start accepting the unlikable, and then from accepting the unlikable, you will start maybe moving towards embracing the unlikable, which is less unlikable, by the way, because I practiced the acceptance of it. Therefore, the unlikable became acceptable. It's still not my favorite thing, but it's become acceptable, and from acceptable, it's easier to move into embrace it. I embrace the acceptable rather than I embrace the unbearable. Too quick, too hard. Step by step by step. And now I'm aligning my vibration with the vibration of what I like. Suddenly, I don't have the situation that is making me feel like this, because the same situation is not making me feel like this anymore. You see? It's great to practice with that. I promise you, your situation, whatever situation you don't like, will change. Don't be in a rush to get results. If you say, I've been doing this exercise for 2 days and I still don't feel the result, you're not doing it because you're still not accepting the fact that you're still feeling uncomfortable. Give it time. Do it in a playful way. Don't expect much. Do it because it's actually amusing to start mastering your emotions, to start mastering your reaction to things. And now you're little by little, you're aligning more and more and more with the divine perspective of the situation. If the situation exists, the divine is okay with it. And so if you are okay with it, you're aligning with the divine will, with divine creation of that situation, which is actually, by the way, created for your own good. It's created for your own good. And if you practice it, and if you start feeling better and better and better about a certain situation, imagine how empowered you feel for other situations. Now you can practice on different situations. You might want to try with something that's not that hard. Because if you try on the hardest thing, you might be tempted to be in a rush. Do it. I hope you appreciate this video. I hope you appreciate the playfulness of what I suggest that you do. Thank you for liking this video and subscribing to my channel. More content of this kind to come, aligning your energies, feeling better, feeling relief from stress, whether it's health anxiety, stress, anything uncomfortable, making the uncomfortable comfortable and transforming your life by practicing. There's so many ways to practice. So subscribe to my channel, press on the bell button. You'll be notified when I upload a video, and thank you for listening, and I love you all.